Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is day 6 of Dry Veganuary with Shady Cheratoy. My name is Cheryl. Thank you for joining me along on this journey. Please make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I upload, which is every day of January 2021. So thank you so far for all the support, and let's get into what I did and ate on January 6th. It's been a long week, so I have been having coffee every morning. I did have that. And then for breakfast, I actually finally ate a breakfast for breakfast. I had oatmeal. So I make the oatmeal in the Instant Pot, and after I took it out, I just stirred in some PB2. It's a little healthier for you than peanut butter, but still gives you that flavor. I only had like a tablespoon left, so it wasn't super strong, but I would say at least 2 tablespoons per cup of oatmeal. I topped it off with some sliced pear. And on the side, to get my veggies in, I again had spinach with lemon and garlic, salt, or powder, whatever you have, or both. For lunch, I attempted the taco salad once again. This time, instead of putting it in a bowl, instead of folding it kind of like on the sides, what I did is I folded it a different way. So I kind of folded it so that it was a square, and then had the ends and flipped it upside down, and then put it in the air fryer that way. And once it held its shape a little bit, I flipped it back over. So I'm still playing around with like how to shape things in the air fryer. So let me know if you guys have any ideas on that. Again, it was still good. I fried up some onions in a little bit of spray olive oil, and then put in very low heat. I heated up the beans so that it gives you that warm, moldable consistency. Put that in the bottom of the tortilla shell. Piled on lettuce with the taco sauce, then put every veggie that I had on top again. So that was really good. Usually when I make a meal, I will do it 2 or 3 times in the next couple of days because it's fresh in my mind. Then I'll get bored of it and move on to something else. For dinner, I just had a smoothie bowl. I've been craving a smoothie bowl, and I need to bring those back to my breakfast routine. They're really good when you're not super hungry, but you can get all of those nutrients in. So I did put a bunch of spinach in that. So a lot of spinach yesterday, as well with a pear, an apple, half a banana, some frozen blueberries, and some frozen strawberries. A little bit of lemon juice. It was very good. I love smoothie bowls. On top, I had a little bit of this chocolate granola. Oh, I love chocolate granola because it gives you just a little bit of that chocolate flavor without eating like a chocolate bar. And then some shredded coconuts always takes my smoothie bowls to the max. So that's a really easy breakfast that you can do. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll do half oatmeal and half a smoothie bowl to get that warm and cold sensation in your mouth. So for exercise, as you guys heard yesterday, I've been starting to feel all the workouts that I've been doing. So I really did need a rest day, but I didn't want to take off and do nothing. So I was like, oh, I'll just do yoga. I don't know why I always think that yoga is so easy to do because it is something that I really struggle with, which is why it's something I don't do that much. So I did do a reset active recovery day of yoga. I did get my sweat on. And so that is something that I really recommend on the days where it's a little harder to get moving, but you really need to recenter yourself and use a workout as, stretching, kind of seeing what is bothering you, and using that ending time to kind of relax and reset your intentions. So that was exactly what I needed to do yesterday. It was so perfect. It was not easy. I'm glad I really did that. At the end, I was ready to go. I was ready to do another workout, and I said, no, this is enough. I got my body moving, stretching, some of my organs kind of shift around so that I can make sure that I am healthy and ready to go for another week. Tomorrow will be day 7, so 1 week in. I'll give you guys a little update on how things are going there as well. So I always say find little inspirations, and so my YouTube shout out for today is Jo Liz Yoga. She is not a YouTuber. She is more of a Instagram motivational person. She is not a size 2. She's your normal average sized woman doing incredible things in yoga. And her posts are always so uplifting and create such a great community that I wanted to give a shout out to her because little inspirations is where we're going to strive. And she is someone that every time I see her post on my feed, it always brings a smile to my day, and I'm so proud of her, and it makes me want to keep working harder. So go check her out. Her name is Jo Liz Yoga with underscores, and then it has 6 Z's. So when you go to type it in, 6 Z's, for Liz. So please check her out. If you do, let her know that I sent you, and we can grow the community together. One other thing I want, while I'm talking about inspiration, is things that I do to kind of keep me in a good mindset. So something that I've picked up a little more over the pandemic, which seems really obvious, but is reading. So I am not a big reader. I never have been. Unfortunately, I'm in grad school, so I'm doing a lot of reading. So when I'm in between the semesters, I try to read something a little more lighthearted or more personal to my life rather than what I'm studying, to give my brain kind of a break. But it also gives me something to do besides watch TV. I feel like I've already gone through all the shows I possibly can. So I actually returned to a book that I started reading when I was a teacher. So we had silent reading, and as a good model, the teachers would read along with the students. And so I'd go to the library and I would get a book that a normal middle schooler would get. So when I am trying to do some reading on my own, I do tend to a lot of times read young adult novels because they are easy to read and get through. You feel really accomplished, but also, I mean, they're good coming of age stories, and it's not something that's really stretching my, mental capabilities when I'm supposed to be on a break from school. So I've been reading this book for probably 5 years. It's Matched. I know it's hard to see. Maybe I'll just put a picture on the screen. Oh, Matched by Ali Kandi. So I really enjoy this book because it's a combination of probably 1984 meets Twilight. It's a girl who goes to a match banquet to learn who she's going to spend the rest of her life with, and it unfolds this whole story of, starting to question everything. Like I said, a good coming of age story. So, if you have young kids or if you're looking for something, an easy read, check out Match by Ali Kandi. So the next book I want to talk about is a little more towards diet, more nonfiction. So the potato diet. Uh, oh, I'm sorry. The Starch Solution by Dr. Doug McDougall. Dr. Doug McDougall is a very prominent doctor in the vegan and plant-based world. And the Starch Solution really discusses how you do get enough protein and that you could easily live off potatoes and you actually get all the nutrients that you need. So this is a really good read. I will try to put a link to Amazon or something down below. I've read it a couple times and it really helps me reset back to why I'm doing this and how it's important for my health. So what I'd recommend is maybe not getting one of these books, but finding something that inspires you, whether it is a recipe book or a book that just describes more on the eating habits you would like to get into or exercise habits. I have a new venture that I'm thinking about once I graduate grad school, and that is going to be my new nonfiction book. Hopefully by the end of this Dry January, I can tell you where I want to go next. And so that'll be really exciting. So if you guys have any suggestions of good books, and again, YouTubers or Instagrammers that you would like to share, please let me know. If you guys have any questions, as always, you can comment below and let me know how you are doing on this journey with me. Thank you. Have a good one.